Hello everyone, welcome to Mocking Sapien. My name is Tanay, and today we are going to see if the center, the Modi government, is paying 85% of the migrants' tickets. These people are like mashhoor at lying. मतलब क्या बताऊं भाई, legends. Like I like how they manipulate things and convince the people that how it's supposed to work. Like they are paying it. हो गया, आपने बोल दिया, हमने सुन लिया, किसको दिमाग लगाना है. So I want to say this, that the center is not paying 85% of the tickets of the migrant workers. They are bearing 85% of the cost of the train journey back and forth. So I'll explain with an example. Now suppose a train travels from A to B. The total cost of that travel is 1000 rupees, like electricity, maintenance, what all things are there. The total cost is rupees 1000. Now suppose 10 passengers are going by. Per person is charged rupees 50, which amounts to rupees 500, which means that 500 rupees is recovered by the railway and the rest 500 is subsidy. Now just remember this, that subsidies have always been given to you. Whatever subsidy I'm talking about is always been there in the railway industry. It's like buying cylinders. You get subsidy from the government, it's similar. So subsidy is like, it's a public company. So, you can give subsidies. The government is giving you 500 rupees subsidy. So they aren't charging you 100 rupees per thing. They are charging you 50 because it's a subsidy. Then the train travels from B to A again with 10 passengers. 500 rupees is the recovery, 500 rupees is subsidy, total cost is 1000 rupees. So total back and forth cost is 2000 rupees. So total subsidized amount is 1000 rupees and recovered is 1000. So 50% recovery and 50% subsidy. Now what has happened is, when a train travels from A to B, the operational amount will remain somewhat similar, which is 1000. Before, how many used to travel? 10. So now it's come down to 7 because they have to follow social distancing norms. But those 7 people are charged again 50 rupees only, same as before. So the total amount now amounts to rupees 350. 7 into 50, 350. So the total recovery from selling the tickets is 350 and the subsidy now is 650. Because less people are traveling, so less recovery will happen. But now, when the train travels from B to A, the total cost remains 1000 rupees. But now what the government has said, that from B to A, the train is going to be empty. No one is going to travel in that train. So the total recovery from that is 0. So total recovery in the whole back and forth journey is rupees 350. And total subsidy given by the government is 1650. So which subsidy was supposed to be 50% is now 82.5% because of reduction in the number of passengers and the train coming back khali. Now I gave you this example of 50% recovery and 50% subsidy. But on an average, the Indian Railways have around 57% recovery and 43% subsidy. So this 43% subsidy, which was there in normal conditions, has now become 85%. Because of reduction in passengers and the train coming back without any passengers. So government is paying 85% of the total cost of the journey, not paying 85% of the passenger's ticket fare. So the question still remains, what about the rest 15%, which is similar, like you paid 50 rupees before, now you're still paying 50 rupees, but it's still 15% someone has to bear. So they have left it to the government. So they are saying we are telling the government, state government, to pay only 15%. So this issue has arisen because of it. So the state government is going to pay the similar price which they had to pay before. It's not like 85% the center is paying of the ticket and 15% only the state government has to pay. Is not the reality. So either they have an option to charge the migrants or pay themselves. So this issue between state governments and central government, these people are having clashes, and who is getting piece-fied in the middle are migrants. So many state governments have started to charge the migrants. Let it be Kerala, let it be Gujarat, let it be Karnataka, Bihar used to charge, but they're saying that they'll reimburse the amount again. So we don't know actually what's happening down there. So just remember this, that the government is not paying 85% of the ticket of the migrants. They aren't. The costs of the ticket are still the same. They haven't reduced. In fact, they are saying some places it has increased because they're taking 30 rupees for food and 20 rupees for sleeper berth or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Nothing has reduced. If it has only increased. No one has changed anything. It is still the same. It is just a matter that who will pay for it, the state government or the central government or the migrants. Central government has said that 85% we are bearing, rest 15% you bear. So this is the whole issue. So if you like my content, please subscribe. थोड़ा सा मदद कीजिए हमें. If you have subscribed, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, still thank you. Thank you again for watching the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.